Welcome aboard, I'm JasonOfArgo, and this is Star Traders Frontiers, an open-world RPG with turn-based combat in which you sail the stars in a ship of your own and try to make your fortune. Now, I'm all about those kinds of games, so I decided to pick this up. It just came out of early access a couple of days ago, and I've never played it before, so there's going to be a little bit of experimentation going on. Let's drop right into New Captain, see what we got. It looks like we got a bunch of templates that we can choose from. Corsair prioritizes skills in ship. They are skilled at ambushing pirates and merchants and smugglers, as well as creeping into zones to sell his stolen cargo. The quadrants are vast, and a pirate who knows it will be able to prey on the richest shipping lanes and visit the most profitable exchanges. Looks like we get attributes for our own character, because there is some turn-based combat in this game. We have a Prince Contact? Flying the Guardian Interceptor. I have no idea what any of these mean. Is there actually a tutorial for any of this? I hope so. The Explorer is unparalleled traveling the surface of hostile planets. Skills and contacts. Oh, we have a lot of contacts, whoever those are. I'm assuming that makes it easier to do dealings with these people. Tracker, a bounty hunter, prioritizes XP and ship. Okay, what does that mean? Interestingly enough, the bounty hunter has lower strength and quickness and fortitude, but I guess that's because it really does focus more on the ship. But the explorer is probably going to be jumping out on away teams, kind of doing that whole Star Trek thing. And then there's the smuggler, of course, 30 fortitude. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Prioritizes attributes and contacts. Okay. They sneak in and out of protected zones with a hold full of illegal goods, so they gotta know how to fight their way out, I guess. Or talk their way out. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Explorer. And... ooh, we can make our own. That is probably a little bit too complicated, but let's take a look at it anyway. Experience. Level 6 pirate. What is this? Okay, so it looks like we start out with a certain character. Captain will start at level 6. He'll be joined by level 3 officers and level 2 crew. We have all of these the same ones, but we have some new ones here. Military officer, inspiring, 20% chance to gain permanent +1 command skill bonus when leveling. What does the explorer get? Exhilarated by wandering new and dangerous lands, gains a resilience chance to recover 3 to 5 morale whenever exploring. Special obsession with tech and devices allows equip of second gear slot only if you're the officer or captain. Alright, yeah, there's all these different kinds of attributes and things that can bump up numbers here and there, depending on what playstyle you want. Let's go ahead and cancel this, though. This looks real... oh, wait, this is probably important to read. Each attribute starts at a base of 8. You have 28 points to assign. Strength is the physical power for melee attacks and maximum hit points. Quickness measures reaction speed and hand-eye coordination. Okay. Accuracy, initiative score, and defense. Fortitude is resistance to damage. Resilience is mental toughness to survive a fatal blow. Oh, okay. And a factor of maximum morale. Wisdom is mental dexterity for crew combat initiative and is a factor in morale. And charisma is obviously talky stuff. Alright. Alright. Let's go ahead. Ooh, okay. Looks like the pirate starts out with... okay, they don't necessarily start out with the lowest attributes, but they're not super great. But the skills look interesting on the Explorer. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Explorer, since we have all these bonus skill points. That might come in useful. Flying the Frontier Liner. Let's go ahead and launch and see what happens. Oh, we get to change our avatar. Okay, well, we got some kind of creepy duck lip Joker face going on there. So let's go ahead and... so yeah, changing the face doesn't change anything except the hair. Oh wait, there we go. Now once you really go ham on the choose face button. I don't know why the lips are so red and exaggerated. That's odd. This guy just looks happy to be here. He's just like, hey, I'm just got a big old smile on my face with a chisel jaw and a giant chin. How can you say no to that? The art style is a little bit wonky, but oh well. That looks a little bit more traditional. Let's go ahead and go with that guy. Change faction. Actually, no. We're going to go ahead and... since we're only probably going to play this once... oh, yes. Yes, this guy looks like the least ill-equipped to go out into space. So I'm going to play as him going out into space. Factions. Ooh, everybody's got little banner names. Through strength, peace. By far the most powerful syndicate in military terms, the Kedar leadership puts immense value on strength and endurance. They often oppose the Devaltos and the Steel Song. Well, who are the Steel Song? The most powerful great house from a military standpoint. Peace is an illusion. You guys just don't even have any subtlety, do you? You just go all in, commanding an impressive array of assassins and mercenaries. Well, that's pretty much what I would expect from a house whose motto is peace is an illusion. Make sure you don't cut yourself on all the edges that you're hiring there, guys. The Molkumnu clan. Oh, these are the bonuses you get. +4 starport. They are applied on all maps to every zone controlled by this faction. What does that even mean? +4 starport. We are all memories. +1 to all ratings. Notable as the final clan liberated from the guild. There's a whole lot of lore going on that I have absolutely no idea what any of it is. Reichart is known for using spycraft. We're going to go with Syndicate Reichart because they have the spice. And of course we all know that the spice must flow. Playing on basic difficulty, manually assigned talents. Yeah, no, just do that automatically. Playing on default map, 38 quadrants, create new map. Yeah, let's go with the default. And of course, my name will be Captain JasonOfArgo. So let's launch. Looks like it's generating the map now. Ooh. We are currently in the Dixier Maelstrom quadrant. 1 year ago, I became a Star Trader captain. Step forward, Captain JasonOfArgo. He's not taking this seriously at all. From our cohort, you have been chosen to inherit your great uncle's charter. I am willing. You have been selected for greatness. We know you will not disappoint. I don't know. Maybe that's why he got shot off into space, because he was already a disappointment. I abandoned my life as a grav and took to the stars. I am the master of my ship. I answer to no one except my officers and crew. In the void, we live by the unique code of the star travelers. We make our own way among the stars. We stay alive and take care of the ship no matter what. The life of a spacer is a hard one. But my officers have my back. And together we face the void. I don't know, they look like they are trying as hard as they can to look away from that face of mine. Captain, we've reached a stable orbital trajectory over Devamara. Should we engage the void engine? I have no idea what you're talking about. Let the engines rest. We need a minute for council. Officers, gather round. You all heard the message that I received at the starport today. A Reichart Prince has requested we transport a Zendu Arbiter to his system. He's willing to pay handsomely, so speak your minds. Captain, I am just so happy to see you with my big old... Everybody's got this big old smile on their face. Space is a very happy place, apparently. Captain, the woman is an arbiter. She may be one of the most dangerous people in the galaxy, she said happily, but also one of the most powerful. It also means she is one of the Zendu bloodline, like the Templars. It is rare that a Star Trader captain is called on to help an arbiter. Is it? I have no idea what's going on here. I literally just got this job, like, yesterday. The Estelle Brockstrom could be a valuable ally. I've heard that working for a Zendu can be a curse and a blessing. She claims she only needs a short lift across the quadrant. The pay would be good. There is much to consider. Your thoughts are appreciated. Dismissed. Arbiter Estelle is awaiting for us at Pornell Gate and needs passage to the court of Prince Callaghan Fane. Both she and the prince could be powerful allies. However, if we wish to avoid entanglements, we can go our own way. So we could just leave her there. I can check my missions for further details. Okay. Whenever you need advice, use the consult to talk to your officers. Right-click the map to move the ship. Left-click to drag and scroll. Zoom. Our current waypoint is set to the Arbiter's location. To sail to a waypoint, press space or navigate. Okay, so here we are. Whoop-a-doo-ba-doo. So that's the current waypoint. And looks like we got a little icon for passengers right there. Can we click on another one? What is this? Rye, a sci-frame station, and a Javat refinery. Okay. Oh, we could just right-click. Yep, we just completely botched our first mission by leaving behind the person who we were supposed to pick up. I right-clicked and then I just showed up there. I didn't even have time to read that. I'm looking at this screen full of all kinds of stuff. Protect and defend local ship traffic as a favor to the local navy? Okay, what is this? Military determines power and scale of military forces. Government determines competence of zone leadership. Spice determines spice in entertainers. Oh, well, I like being entertained. Let's land and see what we got. Captain, the Dockmaster has warned me one of the members of the royal family is waiting to meet us. Really? Her name is Zeta Fane, sister to Prince Callaghan Fane. Oh, the guy who we were supposed to deliver somebody to for a meeting. That's probably not gonna come back to bite us in the butt. Prince Fane, who wanted us to escort the Arbiter, and then we didn't. We just left her there. None other. Well, we won't get out of the starport without at least talking to her. Many welcomes, Star Trader. Holy cow, what is... Why you have so much... Do you think you have enough eyeshadow there, woman? It is a pleasure to meet you. I am Zeta Fane, sister of Prince Callaghan. It is a pity you were unable to give Arbiter Brockstrom safe passage to our court. We had other pressing matters at hand. Are you gonna argue with a chin that juts out this aggressively? You don't want to get in the way of that lady. Of course, luckily she's already arrived on another Star Trader vessel, but her journey is not at an end. Callaghan trusts that you will support your family's charter by assisting a prince. Yeah, sure. You would pay handsomely for your time. Does the work relate to the Zendu Arbiter? Indeed it does, again. To Brockstrom and the legal case against Callaghan's daughter, Valencia. Man, there's some Game of Thrones level politics going on here. The Arbiter is here to observe this dubious case brought against our family. Oh, geez, this is a lot more in depth than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like FTL, where you just zip around and, you know, do stuff with the click of a button. But this has dialogue trees and everything, which is cool. What is the legal case that Brockstrom has come to observe? The bombing of the Highwind military orbital? Surely you've heard about this. No, and don't call me Shirley. It is a Moklumnu research facility. I've heard of it in passing. Callaghan's daughter, Valencia, has been charged with the terrorist act of destroying the Highwind, which is completely ridiculous. She went aboard for a scientific meeting. Well, maybe she was looking to research the science of explosives. What idiot would plant a bomb at the same time? The person who was planting the bomb. Not Val. But truly, you haven't heard of it. It's time-sensitive work. Trust me, the pay is better than you will find elsewhere. Okay, and the Arbiter will support the Fane family in this case. By the pit, she had better. Callaghan needs someone like you to help transport the Arbiter safely. He would be a powerful ally. Can you imagine the compensation they will demand for the Highwind's destruction? The loss of life and damage in the bombing, it is not a legal battle we can stand to lose. If it comes to it, they will demand Valencia's life. Just like the Void, retribution justice has no mercy. If the damages are great enough, Moklumnu could be granted a duel of assassins against Valencia Fane, personally. That sounds incredibly complicated, like even more than your usual bureaucracies. I mean, you would think that having guys literally cut through the red tape would solve things, but it sounds like this is just a bunch of back and forth going on with no real end in sight. Alright, you have nothing to hide. Well, thank you, Katriana Horokawa. Are you even on my ship? Who are you? We have enough fuel to make a hyperwave jump. We lack enough skilled navigators to guide our ship. We are understaffed by 1 navigation. 1 crew member is ready to level either a job or rank talent. Okay. But all of our bunks are currently full. The crew is healthy. Buy 10 water fuel. Every void operation requires fuel. Okay, how much fuel do we got? We got 21,000 credits. Should we talk to Callaghan? Offered services. Okay. Climb the ride chart military hierarchy and get the perks. Sure. What is all of this? I currently hold no rank in the Syndicate military. Because of my loyalty and service to Syndicate ride chart, I can buy ranks, or Ricart, or whatever. I can buy ranks with... I'm sorry, I just noticed this man's hair. It is going all kinds of places. He's got, like, Mobius strips on top of Mobius strips in his hair. Where is it all going, and where is it coming from? He doesn't even seem to know. I can buy ranks within the political military hierarchy from Prince Callaghan Fane. While ranks cost credits, this pledged loyalty pays off in discounted services. Okay, so buy ranks, get stuff. Spend money, get money. Our reputation is too low to warrant a new promotion. We must impress either Syndicate, Ricart, or Callaghan to gain access to higher ranks. Darn it. Let's discuss further work with the prince. Welcome to my court, Star Trader. Please, observe my eyebrows and call upon me whenever you have need. All of my staff services are available to you, as are my eyebrows. I am offering them to all who would look. We have found your hospitality to be very thorough, Prince Fane. Please, call me Callaghan. Oh, well, okay, well, sir, we only just met. As you know, I have pressing work I would like you to undertake on my behalf. I need you to escort Arbiter yeah, okay, we told you. You told me about this. She will need to meet with Princess Eitan Char, the High Wind's owner. Is that really wise? Oh, the Arbiter's gonna meet. Okay, not the princess who blew up the High Wind. I assume you have heard by now the claims that my daughter is behind the bombing. Such a circus. She will also need to meet with the Maklumnu judge who is hearing the case. She will put the fear of Shalun into him, and remind him the law cannot be cheated for their vendetta against me and my family. You suspect the entire legal case is a bombing to defame your daughter. This is not a matter of defamation. If Princess Eitan Char wins the case, it is a matter of life and death. With retribution on her side, Eitan will send assassins to kill my heir. That's bad. What is the vendetta of which you speak? Our galaxy is being torn apart by war. The governmental structures put in place by the prophet Shalun are no longer working. Some would call that blasphemy. I do not malign Shalun, but times have changed. We are each one quadrant, isolated and alone. But the hyperwarp has reconnected all of our people. I am so happy. And now the same Shalun laws are now being used to perpetuate the violence. Our world has changed, laws must change, blah, de blah, de blah, de blah. We are totally on the level. Callaghan Fane has added an offer for a story mission in his mission list. Okay, fine, finally. Delivering Estelle. You must be Eric Fane. You seem skeptical. The Arbiter will clear this legal mess. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you must be Eric Fane. I can tell you're Eric Fane because of your name tag. That is correct. I am Callaghan's second son by adoption, as Val is his first daughter. Many welcomes. My father has thanked you. This business with my sister is toxic and must end quickly. Valencia is under house arrest. She is not under lock and key, only for her own protection. My father does not know if you can trust her, and everyone has their own opinion as to what should be done about it. My father is focused on the Arbiter's influence. I will not step into my father's way, but if Brockstrom fails to deliver, you will have next steps to discuss. Interesting. And Zeta Fane, with your incredible eyeshadow. The Arbiter is our best hope to resolve the issue. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's leave. Oh my gosh, look at all this. Respected. Any damage to the context influence is reduced by 50% due to the reverence of their peers. Missions pay 10% more. Recruits soldiers. Hates Makalumane. 62 of 100 influence. Okay. What is this? Effective rep is a combination of personal rep and faction rep, depending on your contact's traits, profession, perspective on legality, and respect for their own faction. What? This is so much more bigger than I thought it would be. Wow. Okay, this is complicated. So apparently we have 62 of 100 influence over Callaghan Fane, or he has influence in the faction on our behalf. Same difference. I currently hold no edict. An edict licenses us to mete out justice on behalf of Ricard, from participating in a duel of assassins to capturing fugitives or even carrying out a death warrant. Okay. We are nowhere near the amount of rep needed to actually get one of those. Can we hire a new soldier? No, everybody hates us. Ah, there's the mission. Arbiter neutrality. Yes. Letter of the law. The first stop will be Clan Makalumnu World of Frequency, where they will meet Eitan Char and the faction judge handling the Highwind bombing legal case. There will be more to do to complete the mission, but the specifics are currently unknown, and then return to Dixie Maelstrom. Okay, return to the Fane Court at Terminatus to meet with Callaghan about her findings. Okay. What? Wait. Did I accept the mission yet? I think I did. And then I put a waypoint on my map. Okay. let's just keep it simple, stupid, at least for now. We'll just stick with the one that we already got. And, oh, Spice Hall. The morale is high and they're ready to return to the void. Well, what if I want to go to the Spice Hall, guys? Come on. I want to go to the Spice Hall. At this Spice Hall, 10 rating, each crew will gain between 5 and 11 morale whenever you pay the time and credits for leave. Once the crew are released into the mix of bar, bazaar, and circus that makes up the Spice Hall, it could be anywhere between 1 to 3 days before they all return. We have no idea what they're going to get up to. But whatever happens, they are not going to come back clear-headed and wide-eyed. They're going to be bloodshot and probably stumbling. Alright, so, current missions. Immediately prepare and execute a course to this mission location. Yeah, that sounds simple enough. We're flying all the way across the galaxy. Failed ship ops test. Oh, we suffered 12 component damage. Violence among the crew. Failed doctor test. Failed. Why are you guys failing all of these tests? We gotta keep the ship running. Excuse me. Gambling argument ended in fight. My crew is a bunch of vagabonds and ragamuffins. We are understaffed. The jump will be risky. Well, we don't really have a choice. Uses 22 of 53 fuel. I'm assuming that was a good thing that just happened. Continue. Okay, we made it. We were not lost in the warp. We will face the wilds. Okay, yeah, fine. Jennifer, I didn't ask you to be that dramatic when I brought you onto the bridge, okay? Combat readiness exercise ended in injuries. Evaded meteoroids. Bulkhead failure vents compartment. Poorly maintained component destroyed. Failed to treat flesh-eating viral agent. Doctor, excuse me. Crew takes 8 hits for up to 7 damage each. What is happening on my vessel? Where is my ship? Can I look at my ship, please? Is my crew dead? We have all these components. Oh, okay. So here are the components. The passenger cabin has taken 11% damage. No, don't mind the holes in the walls. Those are fine. Don't mind the blood seeping out of the ventilation system. That's just a flesh-eating virus, okay? No reason to panic. Our doctor has it all under control. Officer cabin has also suffered damage. Hellfire torpedoes have suffered damage. But we do have an Imperator plasma cannon. And a Valiant autocannon. Okay, and a railgun and a Phoenix Lance. Those are all pretty cool. The bridge has suffered 26% damage. An entire, not just a little bit, not just some scratches, but an entire quarter of the bridge has been damaged by the constant failures of my crew. That is just completely unacceptable. Can I vent you guys with the next bulkhead failure? Thank you. Where is my crew? It said they took damage. Your entire crew's command skills used in deep space. But where's my crew? Ah, crew manifest. Oh my gosh, there are so many. Look at all these people. Look at all these people. Junior crew navigator. And they all have their own attributes and stuff. That's ridiculous. How are you supposed to keep track of all this? Do you have any idea? Any idea how long a series of this would take if I actually wanted to get into the nitty-gritty of this? I'm not knocking the game, by the way. That's still pretty cool. Here I am, a captain, and everybody else has their own classes and own stuff, and that is a lot. That's a lot of meat shields, I gotta say. Thank you, game, for making it so that I can toss so many of these people to the merciless void. Full crew stations. All right. Heavy patrols in Catherine's Pass. Blockade the hunt munchers and smugglers, and dodge the local navy. Okay. Spy to steal valuable intel. Well, we just got here. We have no fuel and no waypoint set. We should probably just drop down. Yeah. Let's get down there. We have a mission that includes this zone. It has spice. It has a doctor. At least a doctor that can treat flesh-eating viruses. They're very rich. They have a great starport, great military, great government, good spice, okay trade law, and high population. Sounds like a fun place to live. How many laws does one planet need? 10, apparently. 7. No, sorry. It needs 7 law. We need to buy lots of fuel, yeah. And arbiter neutrality. Okay, my thanks for bringing me this far, Star Trader. We have held to our promise to Callaghan Vane. He looks kind of... I don't know why, but I can definitely hear, like, Woody's voice from Toy Story. From here, you will have to choose just how deep... Well, wouldn't that just be Tom Hanks? From here, you will have to choose just how deeply you want to get involved. Oh, I would love to get very deeply involved with you, Miss Brockstrom. Prince Eitan Shar is not going to appreciate your presence. Why me? I'm just the one who brought you. But I know Callaghan wants you to put on a show. Okay. We will give Arbiter Brockstrom only a light escort to the palace. The first stop will be... Okay, so we can go there with a full entourage. This will please Prince Fane while angering Princess Char. But my negotiate skill sucks and my charisma is not super high. Or we can have a light escort, keeping to the letter of our contract. This will help reduce the reputation damage with Princess Char, but not win us points with Prince Fane. Wow. Now, I just got here. I know I am loyal to the Syndicate, but you can't ask me to get involved in something that might end with assassinations and royal family conflicts, okay? And that's why I'm just going to have to go ahead with the light escort. Plus, my skills are higher with both of those. Days have passed, Captain. The Arbiter spent most of the time closed-door meetings with the Judge Corda and with the Princess. She has been tight-lipped. We know she would be strict about this. It is a matter of Shalon law. In the end, the proceedings dragged on for a week. Luckily, we're being well paid. In the final meeting, we got a chance to hear it directly from Princess Char. Hi! Many welcomes. Your hair is very red. Thank you for escorting the Arbiter here safely. Her presence is critical to the case. If she wasn't here, you'd worry that political agendas would get in the way. Yeah, there's definitely no political agendas going on here. Glares. Glares in platinum. Blonde. We will need to make another stop on our tour, Star Trader. That will be for the best. It is important you see all the evidence, especially the High Wind's wreckage. You must understand, the High Wind Orbital was no regular station. It was a military research facility. Meaning you had surveillance and security systems to protect against such an attack. To prevent a bombing from within? No. Well, that's stupid. That sounds like your fault then. Valencia Fane slipped under our radar with a white flag. So let me get this straight. You let aboard a person from whose family you're currently feuding with onto one of your most important research stations without any kind of internal security systems. That's your fault. But those systems captured copious proof of her deadly crime, not to mention her obvious motive. She came to destroy the technology the Fanes claimed that they wanted to purchase. In the bombing, we lost one of the most brilliant minds the galaxy's ever seen. We believe Aldo, who held the position of chief scientist, may have been her primary target. Glares. Stupid hamster face. Time to return to your ship, Captain. Until we meet again, Arbiter. Silence for a time, he thought to himself. That's very poetic. She is sure of herself. She's not lying. She holds damning evidence. Do you think Valencia bombed the High Wind? Why? We're not done yet. Take me to the world the High Wind was orbiting. Skill save. Rolled our skill on our attribute. Versus opposition 6 strong and 14 standard. We successfully passed a command plus wisdom test. We afforded Arbiter Brockstrom a tightly organized daily escort and nothing more. Our discipline and neutrality were noticed by all. Eitan seemed to find even our light presence inimical, and we lost 3 reputation with her personally. Oh, well, okay. We have been paid 6,000, as long as we get our money. We lost 10 rep with Moklonomono, but we gained 5 with Syndicate Rickart, and 6 with Callaghan Fane, who has gained +1 influence through our actions. Excellent. Let's, waypoint that up. Heal up our crew, because apparently they had a flesh-eating virus run through the ranks. That's bad. Pay their wages. Oh, yeah, that might be good. Let's repair the components. We have the money to do it, so let's just take care of all of this right now. And pay their wages. Yeah, here you go, guys. $50 for like 3 weeks of travel. Well, that seems pretty standard. At least for guys who were probably press ganged onto a ship. Okay, so now I keep getting a notice that something new is here, but oh wait, hi Andril. What's up with you? Ready to gain a job rank? Well, go ahead and do it. Yeah, she's already an engineer, so let's level her up again. I don't want to start multi-classing right off the bat. And now I think we're ready to leave. Wait, upgrade ship. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Pick a component to replace. We could replace our entire bridge. Select a component to replace from the list of options. We can't afford any of these things. We're gonna have to go cheap. But let me look at what we can get. 90% safety, 12 fuel per combat, 50 fuel per combat. Well, I mean, ours isn't that bad. Oh, that's probably the best one right there. 1 fuel per AU at 120% safety. Good speed, decent agility, 8 reactor points, 4 RP to change range. I don't know what any of these are. I'm going to have to look at them later, assuming I ever get back to this game. This is a lot more complex than I thought it would be. I know I keep saying that, but it's true. Now, let's get back into space. The map. Can we? Where's our missions? Current missions. Okay, there it is. We need to review additional evidence. So now we need to navigate to Kelsey's star, the system around which the Highwind military installation was orbiting. Okay, go ahead, just do it. Hopefully the crew will not... Oh, no. We've hit pirates. What are your orders, Captain? All of our cargo will be stolen. Well, the only cargo we have right now is an arbiter of a royal family, so we can't just give them over. They were initially completely hostile, but now extremely hostile. So, before, they were just kind of generally hostile to all life as we know it. But now they just hate us in particular. Well, that's just great. Close the combat range. It will damage our reputation with Clan Alta Mesa. Well, the other solution is to let all our stuff be stolen. Our reputation with the ship's captain faction can play a major role in how they respond to us. We're known as neutral. Neutral? They're pirates. How are we supposed to be not neutral with pirates who shoot on sight? Our reputation with Clan Mokalumanu, who rule this quadrant, is a -10. Okay, well, great. There's a trade ban between my faction and the Alta Mesa clan. Well, let's fight them. Let's see what the combat's like. Okay, here we go. We're starting out at 5 range. Okay, weapon systems. We are currently only in range. Okay. So it's a little bit like Darkest Dungeon in that you have little brackets of range, and certain attacks can only happen from certain ranges. This takes 2 RP to fire. How much RP are we looking at? Oh, reactor points are action points. I don't know why don't you just call them action points? You don't have to be like, well, our action points are different. 2 RP to fire plus 5 attack at range 4 to 5. Damage 30 to 70 plus 40 void damage. We can have a chance to cripple them. Our railguns and Imperator cannons will do a lot more damage though. And they have a high they do have very high our torpedoes have very high attack bonuses. Let's go ahead and start off firing both torpedoes. Any talents we can use? Purge a ship of any crippling effects, sharp steering, buffers with plus 15 range change, plus 10 escape for next 3 turns. Evasive maneuvers. Yeah, let's do some evasive maneuvers because we're under attack. This talent will take effect immediately upon ending your turn. Bombardment. Under continual attack, an enemy ship struggles to return fire. If any weapons hit, this attack causes minus 20% accuracy, minus 10% damage, and lowers their armor. Targeting lock. If our weapons hit, lowers their armor and escape. Well, it looks like we only choose 1 talent. So let's go ahead and pick evasive maneuvers. We'll see what happens. End turn. Sending orders. Meow meow. Meow meow. Hey! You guys missed like a bunch of chumps. And we only just barely hurt you. That's not good. Let's go ahead and bring out some more talents. I want to lower their... Yeah, let's lower their armor. And hit them again with more torpedoes. Board them! Attack them! The enemy is immobilized as piloting systems fail. Yes! We are victorious. The enemy ship's piloting capability was reduced to nothing. Oh, good. Okay. We could destroy them with all hands to salvage the wreckage. Like you do. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. Loot the cargo. Stealing from thieves is not piracy, and our reputation will not suffer. Well, obviously we're going to take a little bit. Yeah. We got fertilizer. That's it? That's it? Fine, go ahead. Take it all, take it all. And, we have stolen 1 unit of fertilizer and 10 units of water purifiers. Great. Great, that was definitely worth it. You know what? I don't like you guys. But we're gonna ransom you. We've ransomed the crew. They paid 7,645 in ransom. The crew was released and returned to their commanding officer. Well, okay. We are done. Let's go. Maybe that'll teach him to mess with us. And then we immediately begin failing all of our tests. We failed to navigate through an asteroid field, static discharge triggers explosion, navigated into a comet swarm, overloaded component exploded. Our ship is falling apart at the seams. Navigators, careful now. Now you tell them. This was the world over which the Highwind military research base was parked. You can see the debris field in orbit. The bomb was powerful enough to take out the entire station. The destruction, absolute. Okay, what do we do now? Pick one of the 5 result cards without using a talent to change the odds. Spying is our spying action has yielded results and we have taken another step forward. Okay. Uncovered evidence by sifting through wreckage and intercepting transmissions. Apparently we only had a 20% chance of doing that. Okay. Everything we have found points one way, Arbiter. Our time here has not helped change the direction this is going. The wreckage of the Highwind clearly indicates a multi-stage internal explosion. It was not a research accident, it was a bombing. The few transmissions we have intercepted about the Highwind were all packed with evidence. It's almost too easy, as if they know we're up here. I had hoped there would be something I could do. That somehow A-Town would be bending or breaking Shaolin law to prosecute Valencia unfairly. But it seems it's not the way of it. The evidence is piling up. Even our independent investigation has turned up the same conclusion. What can be done? There's nothing I can do. I cannot slight Shaolin law. My failure would be carried down in my lineage, clear for every arbiter who followed me to see. I cannot help the Fane cohort in this. Our last step is to return the arbiter to Callaghan Fane's court. Okay. Let's set a waypoint for that. That's it, though? We can't do anything else? Can we spy on them some more? Let's try it. Pick one of the 5 result cards without using a talent to change the odds. I do want to use a talent to change the odds. Oh, you have no active talents that can be used during spying. Well, okay. It's all up to complete chance. Our ship was damaged. Okay, great. No, that's not worth it. Okay, let's go ahead and land. I'm glad we landed somewhere with fuel and repairs for the ship. Yeah, me too. There are many ways to reduce the chance that valuable crews will desert. Oh, wow, so many people deserted. Both Quartermaster and Zealot jobs have talents to outright prevent desertion in exchange for a small pay raise. An officer with the magnetic trait can prevent desertions as well. The longer a crew member serves, the less likely they are to desert. We could consider landing in less appealing faction holdings to reduce desertions. Oh, so if you land somewhere that sucks, then they won't leave the ship. If we land in a crew member's home faction, they are most likely to leave. Landing in a different faction holding or an indie zone helps keep them aboard. My officers are loyal and will never desert. Okay, well, a lot of bad stuff happened, so... Yeah, let's get some pilots in here. Gunnery, electronics... Oof. Wait a minute. Oh, we need navigators. That's what we need. There we go. And looks like ship ops could use some help. But we don't really have any of those. The entire crew provides the ship op skill required to power the ship's void reactor. Electronics. Well, okay, what raises electronics? Crew dog. Oh, adds ship ops repair gunnery. Nobody raises... Nobody raises electronics. Great. Well, let's hire some crew dogs. Alright, looks like our electrical systems will be shorting out the entire time. Pay for all of those people. Pay them wages, keep their morale high, repair all those ridiculous component damages because we got into a nasty fight. Good thing we salvaged that ship. Let's talk to Callaghan. And we have business with him. Actually, no, we don't. Troubling return. We will bring either happy tidings, unhappy tidings, or good news. Many welcomes. And Captain, I owe you my gratitude. We have not met yet. Hello, Valencia. You're the first person I met who frowns in this game. I only wish it was under better circumstances. You are well aware of my commitment to Shaolin law. Don't start pattering on with me, Estelle. I don't want to hear your rote platitudes. Father, contain yourself. Absolutely not. You don't know this witch, but I do. She is going to feed you to those Moklumnu wolves. You would heed your daughter's warning, Callaghan. You would betray me? I betrayed no one. I uphold the law. I did not bomb that cursed facility. By the flag, this is a farce. But they hold undeniable evidence. Multiple bombs were smuggled off your ship onto the high wind. Surveillance footage and security systems all support their claims. I should not be telling you this. It taints the case. But because of our friendship... Our friendship? How can you say that, you snake in the grass? Responsibility flows upward. As the captain of the Medusa, Val will be found guilty. Get out of my court. Now. Begone, you Zendu witch. It was a good moment to excuse ourselves from the palace. We have gained a major experience reward. Arbiter, is the case completely lost? Callaghan is sure to fight a tooth and claw, but in my judgment, it is lost. I am impressed with your moral code. We Zendu hold to our codes. It is our curse and our strength. Will it be enough? Shaolin law has the many syndicates and great houses together for centuries, but the strain is starting to show. What will you do next? I must recuse myself from the proceedings. I will find another Star Trader to give me a ride back to my holdings on Rylene. Whatever happens, it won't be helped by having me here. This legal mess has shown me one thing. The faction accords aren't working for our people anymore. There is a bloody feud coming between the Fane and the Char. It will be long, deep, and bloody. It will not end with their attempt on Val's life. If Shaolin law and its judicial structures aren't enough to stop this from happening, they must find new ways to keep the peace. I have long championed amendments to the faction accords to form a united coalition that would have overseen this kind of case. A united coalition would have taken it out of the hands of the Moklumnu judge. If the case had been handled by a neutral party, perhaps the feud could have been prevented. So much hangs in the balance. Lots of war, blood is coming, everything is going to be horrible. But our people can no longer wait for the united coalition. I have need of a dedicated Star Trader to help me. You have more than proven your mettle. I would ask for your help if I could get it. I know you may wish to stay here and help Fane see this through. She has added an offer to join her on Rylene, where she needs help advocating for the amendments to form the united coalition. I am sure we will find Prince Fane is calm if we return to his court and his employ. Until we meet again, Arbiter. Okay. Well, I think that's enough for today. But that was very interesting. If you want to see more, do please leave a like, although I don't know how much longer I can afford to play this game. This is very complicated and very deep. Quite a big story apparently behind all this, and I wonder if it would be different if you had started with another faction, but I don't really have time to go into that right now. I have a lot of other stuff to record, but I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. This was a pleasant surprise. So go ahead and leave a like button if you enjoyed this video. Remember, I am and will remain your captain, and I will see you all on our next voyage. Bye-bye.